Richard Spencer, the white nationalist alt-right speaker, was sucker punched in the face by a masked man who will come up on our left, his right, as he's talking. He's completely blindsided. Watch what happens here. He's talking, and then all of a sudden he refers to something, and he reaches into his pad and bow. He gets it by this dude who runs off like a coward, basically. And I'm not a Richard Spencer supporter, but I'm saying if you're going to do that, well, he did it. And the question is, why do this to Richard Spencer? And I think the simple answer is when you put out ideas of hate, you get hate sent right back to you. That's exactly the case here. And that is exactly the case. And it's, something that is unfortunate for Richard, who I'm sure, I hope, is a better person than to deserve something like that happening to him. But it happened. And folks, this is a lesson in the old idea that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, and that has to do with media as well. If you put out negative thoughts about other people and you incite hate, then what you get back, basically pure and simple, is hate. And that's exactly what Richard Spencer is dealing with. He has no idea of the political firestorm that he has helped cause and contribute to. He is completely tone deaf as to what degree people do not like his message of hate, even though he says it's not a message of hate. But he's not the first person to come along with this idea. People like him have been around since the days of the 50s and William Shockley. People today are different. They don't tolerate these eugenics views and the idea that one person or white men are better than everyone, like including white women, which is really weird. And so he gets what he gets, and that's what he got. That's exactly what happened to Richard Spencer. It's not right. It's not right to be assaulted by anybody that way for expressing free speech, expressing your ideas. And that's what he does. But today we have people who, and this proves it, words hurt, are hurt by his words. He's got to evaluate that. Otherwise, this is not the last time some masked person will come up and do that to him, or maybe unmasked. It's not right. But Richard has to really stop and think. As someone watching this might say, maybe it's going to knock some sense into his head. I don't know. But you cannot put out hate ideas and then expect stuff like this not to happen. There you go.